Hello guys, my name is Dawn Alicia Green, and this might be a tearjerker for some people. I have no idea, but I decided to do my testimony. My mom said, "How about just put your testimony on TikTok?" I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna do a testimony tonight. I was born on July 16th of 1996. I was such a beautiful little girl until I ran into complications. I was born with a developmental delay. Now, a developmental delay is when a child is being developed slowly, like mentally or physically. And I developed at a slow pace. Because of my disability, I wasn't growing out. I did not walk until I was 17 months old. Neither did I talk until I was 22 months. One day, my mother knows I wasn't sitting upright, and so I was rushed to Baby Net to get the help that was recommended. And they diagnosed me with a mild case of apraxia, which is a speech problem. Well, a speech disorder. Yeah. And so, because of my disability, I wasn't growing right, and apraxia can cause you not to grow right too. I was like very, very tiny. So at the age of 3, it was like looked like I was maybe about 2 or 1 years old. Well, yeah. So I was very, very tiny. Wasn't growing at the rate I was supposed to be. And I was special needs up to the time I was 5 years old. Then I was on my way to kindergarten when Horry County Disabilities and Special Needs told me I was no longer special needs and that I would be placed in a regular classroom. And so 2009, things started to turn out for the worse. I was rushed to the skin doctor. Yeah, I'm trying to hold back my tears. I was rushed to the skin doctor because my mama found like a long cut on my neck. It looked like just someone just scraped my neck. And so I got to the skin doctor. They did a biopsy. And a week later, I was diagnosed with leukemia of the skin. I was diagnosed with skin cancer. And I felt apart because I thought my life was over just like that. So they did a second opinion. And they did the second opinion. They sent off to Pennsylvania. 2 weeks later, the results read negative. It was just eczema. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to hold back my tears. So thank God. From 5th to 12th grade, I was bullied. I've been bullied straight out my entire life. School wasn't the best for me. I was transferred to 2 schools because of this. While kids got out of school laughing, I got out of school crying. You know, there were times where I just wanted to just run away. I wanted to run away. I didn't want nothing to do with school, you know. I didn't want anything to do with school. Kids threatened to push me down the stairs, beat me up. They humiliated me in front of everybody. Wanted to throw rocks at me. Threatened to throw rocks at me. Someone even threatened to take my life. Yep. They threatened to do that. And I was even bullied by the teachers. Sometimes the teachers didn't even believe me. Nope. Sometimes I just felt worthless. Like, I just didn't understand why was it happening to me, and I wanted to just drop out of school. I wanted to drop out. And when I talked to my doctor about it, he did not let me drop out of school. I was in my ways. I didn't listen. But I listened, and I didn't drop out. I didn't do online school like I wanted to. I finished with the rest of my class, but I was in self-contained until then the 10th grade year, and they saw so much growth in my academic record that I got the opportunity to graduate early, and that was a blessing I got for not dropping out of school. I got to graduate in 2015 instead of 2016, which I was really supposed to graduate 2016, but I got out earlier in 2015. And I was bullied in my math class, all for asking questions. So I got up in the middle of the class and let them know I didn't like it and to just back off. So that didn't work. So I just kept on asking questions, and the end results was when we did our final exam, half of the class failed and I passed. So I just want to let everybody know giving up is not an option no matter how hard it gets. Just keep on trying. I used to mask myself all the time. Not the mask we used for the pandemic, but just mentally mask. I do have high functioning autism. And I used to do this thing called masking, where I would just not show who I really am because, I was judged too much. I didn't want to show who Dawn was because people jump to conclusions too much. But here I am. It's me. So I'm done with masking. It's my coming out story. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this message. That's my testimony.